They can get on the board at some stage very soon. And next, we're going to be looking at the Swans and the Cats. And if you're a Sydney fan, see if you can remember this night. Welcome back to League Teams and our Toyota Oh What a Feeling moment comes from this time last year when these two sides met, Sydney and the Cats. The Swannies won by 110 points, Tippett kicked 5 and Buddy kicked 4. Let's go straight into that game now. Sydney take on Geelong at ANZ Stadium Saturday night. Parko, Jared McVeigh playing his 250th game. What a wonderful, wonderful performance and performer he's been for the Swannies, but the ins and outs, Dean Towers goes out. Comes in, sorry.
And McVeigh, the difference between his best and his worst, we know, is minimal every time, and he's been a wonderful treat with them. I thought it was an interesting reaction to Franklin. I know he got the donuts in the locker from his mates, etc. But I actually thought he played up most of the time. He wasn't in position to kick goals, but he had 20-plus possessions. I know that McDonald ended up with 123 ranking points, and Buddy, I see, only got 62, so my vision wasn't good.
I've missed this. What did they do? They put donuts in his locker.
Yeah. And don't worry, that'd cut him deep.
Because you know him very well.
He would have been throwing them around the room.
Here we go. You that good one, boys. And then,
he didn't laugh when he was telling the story, I'll tell you. You know, he was very cut about it. But look, I don't think that's such a bad thing. And they've got this bloke Reid, Sam Reid, run up and down pretty fit now, and he's doing back. And what about having him? He's been just as good on the wing, gone down back, and he's also kicked goals up there. So that's an absolute plus.
I'll just ask you a quick one on him. Will he finish his career at the Sydney Swans?
Yeah, look, I reckon he'd become a valuable player. If he holds together, the Reeds have great trouble in getting out there. But when they're out there and playing, the one at Collingwood's not bad either.
So good, and key forwards this year, as we've seen, are at a premium.
But I'm not sure that he's been able to do that, though.
2 weeks ago, he was attacking the ball in the air, and that was like, hang on, I can do this.
That last, him playing forward's probably not where he's going to be.
Yeah, that's right.
If anything, he's going to play back, but does he want to play back?
And the other one, what's the good thing's going to end up? The goods part of the interchange, and where's that going to all end up?
Do you reckon he's taking that on willfully?
I don't know. What do you reckon?
No.
Thanks for your opinion.
But I reckon he's gone with it pretty well. He come off and he got 12 or 15 possessions the second half. Yeah. I reckon if they can keep him going and up and push him back into the neath every now and then, that's great.
He's a bit like me. At the end of our career, we're screaming for the bench.
He'll be cut by it, but at the end of the day, they're one of the premiership favourites. If he walks away with another premiership, he would not care less if he's got a vest. But you'll be cutting him, don't worry about that.
Dicko, speaking of the cutting acid tongue, you can take a look at the Cats' ins and outs now.
Okay, Cowan, Cockatoo out, Stokes and Blees. Sammy Blees into the side, first game for the Cats, 25 possessions in the VFL, 8 clearances, been playing the mid, which is good. Good to see him in the side. Cats impressive last week, Friday night against Collingwood. The first 10 minutes, Parko, was exactly how the Cats like to play. Fast, kamikaze, and caught the Collingwood players on the hop. More importantly, I want to take a look at their clearance because the way they mixed it up and the change in personnel, as Nathan Buckley said in his post-game, I didn't expect that. Blixarves to go to Pendlebury and this was, one out of the box. So let's have a quick look at this. We'll start in the ruck, the contest. Reece Stanley, averaging career high 13 possessions this year. He'll get this on to steeplechaser Parko / ruck rover now. Only spent 5% game time in the ruck. Blixarves, the 9 possessions, but the 9 contested possessions on to Joel Selwood. And the average is 8 clearances. He's been doing this awesome all year. And one thing about this young boy, rising star Corey Gregson, pick 47. Here he is. He just is on fire at the moment. His last 4 weeks, he's averaged 17 possessions. And the Cats got back to the way the Cats like to play. Fast, keep them guessing, spread them quick. And Moons, I know the Cats love this, no real system to it, but they get the ball going. They knew where it was going, and more importantly, the way Collingwood
That was the best game we've seen Reece Stanley play in a long time. The way he spread from those stoppages, and you get Blixarves in there as well who can do that. There's such a mobile ruckman. Now, they're probably not going to win their hit-outs, We know that, but what happens at ground level? That's going to be their big ticks for them.
We talk about Bliggsarves going as a ruck rover role. Roughhead plays that bit of role. I think that's going to be the vogue now. I think get the big bodies in there and obviously the big running 6'5" capacity to get it out. And
they've found a few new ones, haven't they? I mean, Bliggsarves can go in and ruck rove now. He was an athlete, well, he still is an athlete, but he's an athlete who's quite smart. I reckon he's an intelligent kid and he's picking up the game really quickly. Stanley can be a follower, and the young kid, Corey Gregson, has been a real find for them. Pick number 47, and he's pretty good, isn't he, Moons?
Yes, he is, and he's a very good gymnast as well, which I had to actually write that down this week to make sure I said it right, because this is what happened a couple of weeks ago. And he's a good gymnasium.
Gymnast. He's a gymnast. Magnificent.
We're talking off here about words we couldn't pronounce.
We never miss a moment to put one of our own under the bus.
I love how you just went with it, though. Gymnasium. I nailed that, boys. I nailed that.
Try to slowly work your way out of it. It was magnificent, Moons. Who are you going for? Are you going for your old boys or the Swannies?
No, I'm still going with the Geelong, I think. The young boys. I love their young boys at the moment. Really enjoying watching them play.
Swans will bolt it in.
I like what I saw. I'm going the Cats.
I'm going with Parker. I'm going the Swannies up there. Let's go to the next game.